time setting up games and actually playing it. But the last 2 games were very short. Yes, folks, it's the real AC/DC. Please stand up. I've got a Snapchat from Thurks. Don't know if you can see that. Amazing. Anyone want to see a Snap story? No, I won't share that. It's too private. It's not pronounced icy, it's pronounced icy. If it was icy, I'd spell icy. Oh shit, did you see my Snapchat? Fuck. I'm pretty sure you can't spam me unless I add you. Okay, so this game they're both going castle first, no memes. This castle is quite misplaced. No? It's really far to the left, it's not straight down, but okay. And then this one is just misplaced the other way, it's really... So, Brexit's going for a very greedy build. House into... The castle straight into house with no tower is really greedy. This is like, you'll lose workers versus anyone then expand. And then there's two racks unscattered, you'll just straight out lose. So here, DragonArcherZ is just going for a tower afterwards, which means his tech is delayed. But he doesn't die to literally any unit. So... Brexit's going to have the edge here because he skipped that tower out of greed, and he's going for Den, not mech, while DragonArcherZ is going for mech. So we shall see how this plays out. I'm going to read chat now. Don't add AC, his snaps are shite, says a librarian. Mate, I don't even snap anymore. I'm just going to check Discord. So there's 2 dens going down, which is an interesting choice. I guess that's just the safe thing to do. Because you'll just die to a 1 den with a 2 den follow-up, you'll just be behind in walls. But the thing is, this is sort of not ideal versus the build DragonArcherZ is doing. Wow, he's doing a full off, wall off. I didn't think of that. That actually makes a lot of sense. Although it does make it hard to get units from this base to this base if you do take this base. If you take this base, it's... I guess he's going to take this third. And then, he only has 1 area to defend, but I really think this third's so much easier to defend. And defending your natural's not really a problem when you're trying to take your third, because you have the towers set up. And then when you have here, you have the cat raining on top to defend anything, and you've got this nice pocket here. Whereas this is just so open, so hard to defend. And then after when you want to take a 4th, when you take this as your 4th, any units will have to go all the way around to defend it, so that's pretty... He might end up killing a building, so he has a quicker defending path. Okay, so the reason this is bad is because these walls can't do anything. Really. Like, that you want to take 1 den and take a third. Making lots of units of 2 dens. You can't break this, like, especially not with this full wall. So he's sending this cannon around the map to get a scout off, so he's not completely blind. And these wolves, they can kill this, but he can just, I mean, I guess, oh, what are these wolves? That's not right. He clicks on that and the pathing just went straight around where you got to shift click around. So he's basically, I don't know, he's only made 2 more dens, so he's probably not all-inning, because he's got money and he's not spending it on, he's probably going to take a third off 2 dens, or maybe some kind of, well, he's not producing anything, I think he's just messing up his macro a bit. And this cannon sees no third. It might deny this third. Yeah, so there's going to be a third. They can't reach. So yeah, they're not very high range units. And he's going. Okay, he's making one cannon now, which is quite good. Oh, and they're going to get surrounded. Okay, never mind. They get out. That could have been really bad if Fizzle's got a proper surround. That would have been GG. Well, not GG, but it would have been very bad. But they're okay, and they're going to get healed up. So in the end, what happens is Brexit just loses the wolf. So yeah, he's going to deny this third for a bit, kill this worker even. So that's quite good. He's probably not going to lose this because, yeah, I mean, he's only got 2 snakes. He sent another one as well. So this is going to be really annoying for Brexit. And this is just really bad for him. Like he's going. You want to get the economy lead with all of this, and he's made all these units on 2 base and not been able to deny his third, not been able to get his own third up. So he's pretty behind, really, unless he can make something happen with these units. And he might. There's no tower here. If he goes in right now, no, don't go this way. Go this way. I'm pretty sure these can die to this, depending on the micro. He should just go in, I think. I mean, he can kill that worker, or maybe he can't. But yeah, seems like a pretty good trade for Brexit. But he can't clamp up like that. Okay, cat shot misses, kills the worker, denies for a bit. He lost quite a few units for just one worker, and he delays it a bit, but he's finally got his own third up. He hasn't been shooting workers though, so he's only 3 ahead. He's... Okay, that's the work. He needs to transfer. Oh, and he's got a 4th now as well. Okay, so this is okay. Upgrades on the way for DragonArcherZ. Still no advanced workshop. Hopefully this becomes one. Advanced workshops make mechs so much better, but I guess he just wants to defend, get really good upgrades. But the thing is, advanced workshop just really lets you scout, it really lets you micro units and do damage with the drops. Like, it makes such a difference. But I guess he just wants to play passive and power up for now. And but actually, Brexit is blind countering drops. He's getting towers. Oh, I guess these towers are good against cannons. If you got towers in the main and in that, especially in the main, then he would be countering the drops. But it's okay. Seeing as he's going so cannon heavy, seeing as DragonArcherZ is, it's good to get these towers. Because I think this just got a kill, and it just did that. Towers, like, they 2-shot cannons, I think. They were really good. Massive in this tree, it's aggressive shoot. Normally he plays quite aggressive. I think it just depends. Well, I mean, he's been playing quite aggressive this game. Like, even when he was on the defensive on 2 base, he was sending out... So this fight is going pretty evenly. He's going to kill the cannon here, which is nice. Probably going to kill another one. Only 1 cat shot hit, so that was a very good trade for Brexit. So he's like trading... He wants to keep on trading. Like, it was a mistake. It was definitely a mistake for DragonArcherZ to go out there and chase. Like, he had a bigger army in theory, but you know his shots were missing because most of it was catters. So really, he wanted to stay by the tower. You just want to build up a critical mass of units with mech for the most part, and defend with your towers where you can. I mean, he's going 2 forge. You know, he doesn't want to be losing units. He's only producing very few. But it's not hugely important. So there's the advanced workshop. Brexit hasn't got his own advanced workshop. I think your own advanced workshop is still very good as well against mech, because it allows you to... The immobility of mech is huge. Like, this base right now, drop into it is very vulnerable. And then also you can get you can deny catter drops so easily with a blister and an airship. So he's doing a little attack here. He loses a snake. 1 cat shot hits on a ballista, and this advanced workshop is quite far outplaced because of these rocks prevent good SimCity at this base. And he's going to kill this ballista. So these snakes are really agile against this army, and the range just makes them really useful. So he's microing quite well here to just eke out some damage for free. Basically, he lost a snake, but killed a couple of ballistas and stuff. Maybe cannons even. They look like ballistas. Corbyn does not want to cancel Brexit Execam. That's why you should vote Lib Dem. Like, Come on, Tim Farron is the only man for the job that wants to cancel Brexit. Corbyn wants to do it. He was always sort of co-Brexit, because he's the reason Remain lost. I hate Corbyn. So if he's A moving here. If Brexit target fire, so this is an easy win fight. I think if Brexit got +1 range for these snakes, that would make them so much better versus these cannons. It would be so microball. I mean, I guess +1 range for the cannons too is good. He's got a speed upgrade, interestingly, and he's getting a second speed upgrade. So soon these will actually be faster than the snakes, which will really mean if you see that engagement earlier where there was more cannons, he'll be able to kite and hunt down the snakes so easily. So Brexit's getting a 5th. And he's getting 2 upgrades against 3. The thing is, mech upgrades are a lot cheaper than racks, so you can afford to get 3 forges sometimes. These are 2 cats clear out of position, so they're going to die. Oh, he's getting attack upgrades, not armor. That's really interesting. I think armor's better in general. So these units are all very vulnerable, and they're going to get flank, so all of these units are going to die, I think. So this is such a good trade for Brexit. These units should not be out in the open. For mech, you want to be turtling inside your base, by your towers, all together, keep all units like her. So this is a terrible trade for DragonArcherZ. He lost a lot. I mean, even if he trades evenly, which he's not, it's bad because he's on 3 base versus 5. How many workers? 36 versus 32 income. I mean, it doesn't look that much different. Maybe workers are transferring or something. Well, he hasn't moved. A lot of workers are building buildings and stuff. But anyway, the income should be a lot higher for Brexit. Oh shit, my game's frozen. Ah, it's lagging. Shit. Okay, so now the priority is to my bases for Brexit. He should really scout this 4th and prevent it from happening. Okay, 2 double drops. Okay, right now DragonArcherZ is so vulnerable. He's only got 2 big units at home. He's building a 4th and he's double dropping. This could go really one way or the other. It's depending on how well this drop is defended and whether Brexit capitalizes on this. This could go really well for either player, because he still hasn't noticed the airships. All of Brexit's units cross over the side of the map, so they can't defend this drop. He hasn't noticed it, and he might lose a lot here. He's already lost a few workers. Still nothing being sent back. Still nothing at home, and he's not denying this 4th. But he is breaking in. But because his attention is divided, a lot of his units aren't fighting right now, and he's not doing nearly as. He's losing a lot of units. This drop is sort of getting cleaned up by workers. I don't think he killed that many. Still 34 versus 34, so this drop, not catastrophic. But I think after all of that, the game's sort of been even up. Like, getting the 4th up is huge. Getting the 4th is the hardest part of the mech game, I think. It all depends on whether that happens or not. And Brexit's just not aware of the 4th. He could go right here and kill it. He probably even, right, this dragon's got no defense. There's no ballista being made. I guess he was focused on the drop. How many? Oh god, he killed more workers. Okay, 22 workers to 37. Brexit lost a lot of workers. He really needs to remake workers, and he is. So that's good. Not out of this base. He needs to hotkey that. And he's broken this base. It looks like. So this is pretty awful. My sound's gone. Why is my sound completely gone? Even my music went. Oh, I pulled out my headphones by accident. Okay. Still this base providing so much income. But this dragon is doing work, no ballista in sight, so no anti-air at all. This looks pretty damn good for Brexit. But this is quite a decent account now. DragonArcherZ hasn't stabilised in the air. He just needs to build a ballista. You have the money, build one. But this is quite a decent amount compared to. Oh, okay, never mind. That's a lot of snakes. If Brexit spreads and just A moves, well, like start steps into the cats, he should be able to defend. But really, he shouldn't be attacking to this. He should be attacking here, but he doesn't know. And this dragon, 4 kills already. This base is just sad. The upgrades plus 3 to... I don't know what that is. Quite a lot, I guess. 3 catapult. The thing is, I think Brexit's really overconfident right now. I think Brexit thinks he's won. I think he thinks, oh, I'm just going to try and kill him. He's on free base. I've won the game. But he doesn't know about this base, so that's why he's just attacking right in. So this is a game he could lose still. But probably not. But the thing is, the upgrades are really good for DragonArcherZ, I'm pretty sure. I don't know why he's getting attack upgrades. Like 70 damage? Look, these have 80 health. They're gonna... Okay, I guess they one-shot snakes now. Okay, never mind. But still, you only need +1. You don't need to have all this overkill. And now he's losing this third. Okay, this is pretty over. So yeah, I think in general, the reason DragonArcherZ lost this is because he just too often he got caught with his units. He was fighting not near his towers, not with all his units together. So he just got caught off guard a lot. The snakes were used really well by Brexit to like abuse that, and he was just... I think the snakes is pretty sick against catapults because you can micro against them a lot, and you saw it this game. Another base coming up for Brexit. He's remade workers, which is good. He's back up to 36. He's getting double ups, so he'll have +5 next. I'm annoyed I can't see the upgrades here, so I can... And now he's finally seen this base. So he's going to kill a lot of workers here. And now that he just knows about it, he can attack it. Meanwhile, he's attacking here. These catapults, like if he right-clicks on top of these catapults, he can't do... They're dead. These dragons can't do anything. He's winning every fight, basically, Brexit right now. Just because he snowballed. Because he just, all game, he kept on whittling down DragonArcherZ. He kept fighting and keeping the catapult count low. And in small numbers, the snakes are better. So there we go, GG. What was the APM count? 121 to 104, that's why Brexit won. I don't think snakes are OP. I think Brexit just played that game better than DragonArcherZ did.